So in case you don't know me, my name is Ed Rivera. I'm one of the co-owners here at New York Fitness and Boxing, a co-inventor of the Aqua Training Bag. It's out there. So there's two types of technologies I think you guys should be aware of. One is homeowners and gym owners can go in right now and download an app called the Aqua Training Bag app. And you can go to your ISO or to your Android, pick up the app, download it into your smart device, and once you have that, you can then pair that app to the Aqua Training Bag sensor. To pick up the Aqua Training Bag sensor, you want to go to aquatrainingbag.com and you can go ahead and purchase it. I think right now is roughly around $170 for the sensor. But what it does is it turns your existing Aqua Training Bag, if you have one already, and it turns that into a smart bag, which is really cool. And it's next level training, and we can go into that a little bit more. You can buy the entire unit there at aquatrainingbag.com. And for those of you who want a little bit more guidance on how to use the technology, how to use the Aqua Training Bag to help build and grow your client base, especially when you're doing a lot of privates and so forth, pick up the Aqua Training Bag guide. We have the Aqua Training Bag Coaches Guide. There it is. It's under $20. It's chock full of information in there, guys. It'll teach you how to install the Aqua Training Bag, what is the proper filling for the Aqua Training Bag, how to download the app, and then how to register into that app with your profile information, and then how you can use the technology to help you build speed, stamina, and endurance, and strength. I mean, it's a really amazing piece of equipment if you know how to use it. So, go to aquatrainingbag.com, pick up the Aqua Training Bag Coaches Guide, and you'll see some great information in there. In the back of the guide, for our pro fighters, our pro athletes, and our coaches, there are a number of different programs that you can utilize to help build up strength and endurance and speed for your fighter. We have some of our own ideas. I'm sure you have some of your own. And hopefully I can get you on this guide the next time we publish something out there. All right. We got a question that came in. Can you use it in group classes? That's a great question. Blood, I hear you. So we have a special software solution called ATB. ATB stands for Aqua Training Bag. ATBGYM. ATBGYM.fit. I want you to check that out. That's a special software solution designed specifically for our gym owners. So there's multiple Aqua Training Bags. What's going to happen here is if you have multiple Aqua Training Bags, all that data gets fed into one large video screen where you can actually track all of your members simultaneously in real time. There are leadership boards there for you as well. If you're looking to, for example, focus on a community target. For example, I want to throw 15,000 strikes in this session, and I want everyone to work together to do that. You can do that with ATB at Gym. You can also maybe target number of calories that the entire community wants to burn. So that's really cool training. And then of course there's leadership boards. You're going to see your wolves and you're going to see your sheeps, and there's a lot of cool features in there to really help you build up that group community and really help gamify the situation. So check out again atbgym.fit. That's a website. You can go in there, you can check out all that information there. So I hope that was helpful for you. But for those of you who are not gym owners, you can go right now, go to aquatrainingbag.com. You can pick up a sensor, put into your Aqua Training Bag, download the app into your smartphone device. I put it on my iPhone when I train other individuals, or we have them along the wall here, along this entire wall. Here's a bunch of iPads. You probably see them there, iPads, and they're all connected to each one of my Aqua Training Bags. I want to talk a little bit about troubleshooting. So, sometimes you might you need a little bit more help or guidance when installing the Aqua Training Bag. The first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you fill up the Aqua Training Bag to the plug level, not above it, not below it, right at the plug level. It's important for the algorithm or the bladders in the system to calculate the exact level of water that's in there. So it's important. The second thing you want to do is you want to put in fresh batteries. The other thing you might want to do is maybe 3 months, 6 months down the line, you're finding that the sensor is a little bit off. Maybe it's a little too sensitive. Then what you want to do is you want to take the sensor, you want to pull it out. You see there's a tube here. Go ahead and turn that out there and get all the water and all of the air pressure out of that, and that will really help your situation. So that's part of the troubleshooting process. The other thing, if you find that you can't seem to connect to the aqua training bag, guys, make sure that your Bluetooth is on. I mean, that's another situation. Hey, it's not working. What's going on? Guys, turn on your Bluetooth. Oh, guys, it's working. Thanks a lot. So these are some little things just to help make sure that, when you do finally get the aqua training bag and the sensor connected, it's seamless and you're not dealing with any issues. Obviously, you have batteries over here. In my particular gym, we run roughly around 4 classes a day. There's a lot of privates in between all that. My sensors can last roughly around 3 months. And they get a lot of activity. So you should see the same if your gym is just as active as mine. So if anybody wants to come in and train, what they'll do is they'll hit the aqua training bag, they'll wake up the sensor, and then they'll connect to the aqua training bag app, which is really cool. And that's a really, really good feature because that's a really one-on-one. When you have the A2B at Gym system, what happens is it becomes a staging process. So for example, you know that your class is gonna start at 1 o'clock. People start coming in, they start claiming the AquaBags, every AquaBag in the gym. And I'll show you what my gym looks like. I have AquaBags that go straight down. Plus I have traditional bags and Thai bags, but they're all over the wall. And I have sensors all over the wall. And I have a large video screen up in front. And basically what we do is, and all our trainers do, is that we watch and we monitor everyone in real time. And it's a lot of fun. Let me pull up my air. There you go. All right. So here we are. We're on station number 2. And I'm going to go ahead and strike the AquaBag. And I'm going to make sure that I'm connecting to it. You notice how I went to this little gear here in a section here. You want to click that and you want to make sure you're connecting. Every aqua training bag has its own name, right? So in this case, this guy is called 3C4. So I'm going to connect to that. And this is all my aqua bags are 21-inch bags. There are a number of different sizes here. I'm just connecting there. So I know I'm connected because I see that red bar show up right there. So I know I'm connected to the bag, all right? Now I'm gonna come out of that. This is your main screen. I'm gonna go, you notice it says AquaBag Eddie, and it says heavyweight. So it knows, because of my profile, it knows that I'm 200 pounds, and so according to WBO rules, that's considered a heavyweight. So I'm a heavyweight. You might be a bantamweight, you might be a featherweight, you might be a middleweight. Whatever the case may be, we'll make sure that title is there for you. It's also letting me know, if you see this area right here, it's also letting me know that in order for the system to recognize a power punch, I need to throw over 177 pounds of force. All right, guys? I need to throw over 177 pounds of force. So let me demonstrate that. I'm going to go ahead and start a session. This is what you're going to do as well. You're going to press start, and you're going to see that this is asking you, how long do you want these rounds? Well, I'm going to just do 1 minute for here. And then the next question is, well, how many rounds? Well, for now and for this session, I'm just going to put 1 round and 1 minute each. All right. Of course, you can adjust this as much as you like. Then it's going to do is going to count down from here. For a lot of people, they're starting to put their gloves on. They're getting ready for their session, their training. For those that want to go right into it, go ahead and press start immediately. All right, and your training just started. So I'm going to hit the AquaBag, and you notice I just hit 79 pounds of force, right? I'm going to do it again. That one was 74 pounds of force. My third shot was 115 pounds of force. My fourth shot was 154 pounds of force. Now I'm going to give this a little hard shot. That shot went over 177 pounds of force and is considering that a power punch, which is why that middle dial turned red there. So that's 222 pounds of force I just threw there. And I can continue to throw more shots. Watch the bar. It's giving you the ratio. The bar on the left side is how many strikes. The bar on the, there you go. And the bar on the right side is showing you all the power shots that I threw. Up here in the very top, here is telling you how long was my session, the calories that I burned. It's telling me my average power shot was 147. Now, for those who are heavyweight, you want to make sure that you're throwing over 150, 160 pounds on average. That's important for a lot of our pro fighters. Max power in this particular case was 298, and I threw 62 strikes in that very small time. So hopefully you guys get to appreciate that. Now, a lot of people are saying, well, when did I throw that 298 max power? When did I throw that shot? Over here to your right, there's a little arrow. Click on that arrow. You notice here there's a graph. See that peak right there? That is when you threw 298 pounds of force. So the data is all available to you, even when you threw that large shot. So it's a very powerful piece of equipment. When you download your app, the app is free. So keep that in mind. As long as you have yourself a power sensor, Aqua Training Bag sensor, the app is free. Now, notice here. Well, you know, one of the things that a lot of coaches do is they want to train, let's say, for the next 3 months. And so today is day one. Well, guess what? There's a history page here. And in this history page, I can say, you know, go ahead and give me the numbers that I have today. So last 7 days, last 30 days. And then, of course, you know, you can click on this button over here and you can put an entire calendar in place, which is really cool. And it'll give you all your stats, your power strikes, your average power, the number of strikes that you threw. And you can also track this over time, which is really cool. As of right now, in the last 7 days, I threw 835 strikes. That was my total. And so as a coach, that's some, you know, pretty interesting information, especially if you're looking to raise your fighter's game. All right.